The final video in our series of cost analysis for decision making deals with a situation where a company is thinking about dropping a product line. We can use this analysis for several ways: dropping a product, closing a segment, acquiring a segment. We're going to be using problem 443 on page 138. Again, it's important that you read along so you can see where the data is coming from and how decisions and choices are being made. First thing I did was recreate the table that is on top of page 139. This company has 3 products. In order to do our analysis, we have to determine what the current profit is in the status quo in total. To do that, we have to use the sum of each of our products. So let's build our status quo. So we're going to use the auto sum feature, and we're going to tell Excel we want to use the sales for the sales, obviously. We'll then take our variable costs and our fixed cost. Now I could go ahead and copy or total these for the contribution margin, but I like to independently calculate the subtotals, contribution margin, and profit. So that's simple enough by taking the total sales and subtracting out total variable cost. And for profit, we're taking the CM and subtracting out the fixed cost. Now let's carefully read what would happen if we dropped the chowder, which is the product that currently is not showing a profit. The company currently is operating at 75% of capacity. So constraint is not an issue here. Freeing up the chowder line will just increase or decrease the capacity usage. The key statement in the problem is that if the chowder is dropped, the revenue and associated variable costs will be saved. However, fixed costs will only be reduced by 15%. So our revenue will change, so that will be relevant. The variable costs will change, that will be relevant. And our fixed costs will change. Unlike other problems we've seen where fixed cost remains the same, this will change, but it will change by a percentage. So first, let's see what that percentage is. Our current fixed cost is $17,800. We're going to save 15%, meaning that there is still going to be incurred 85%. 1 minus the 15%. So we will still have fixed cost of $15,130, which means our change for the fixed cost will be the alternative minus the status quo. If we eliminate the chowder, our sales will only be from the tomato soup and the chicken noodle soup, so we'll total up those two. Our variable cost will also be from just those 2 products. Again, we'll calculate our CM. We subtract our fixed cost from our CM, and lo and behold, we see that the new profit is going to be lower than the status quo. And that's going to be a difference of $1,530. So we would actually be worse off if we decided to eliminate this product.